Welcome to Provo, Utah, Lavelle Edwards Stadium at altitude. Altitude that's been piloted by the likes of Young, McMahon, and Detmer, and home to the BYU Cougars. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the BYU Cougars. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. BYU ready to put a foot to it and get this game going. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. So Arizona's offense takes the field to start this game off. And this guy is a big-time star. Just an electricity follows him onto the field.
He's a workhorse too, Reese. This is a definition of a bell cow running back. He can carry the load for his offense and put his football team on his back.
At the 35, he's loose. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Might as well give it to him again. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. From the gun, the give, looking for room. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum. This offense knew coming into this one, guys, how important it was to start early. And on this opening drive for them, they're doing a nice job running the football. They're on 3rd down. They're in a position on the field now. If you're on defense, you got to be ready for a shot throw into the end zone.
They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. So BYU's offense will get the ball for the 1st time. These two dudes who both come off the edge can wreck an offensive stage, Jesse.
Man, these quarterbacks better have an internal clock working today. If you hold on to the football, you are getting sacked.
Yeah, best athletes on the field are defensive linemen, and when you got guys like this that can get after the quarterback, points will be at a premium.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. The Cougars in the hurry up. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Offense facing makes a move. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. The give out of the gun. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Give to the running back. On the move is the 30. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. He has 89 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Davis looking to pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Arizona 14, BYU 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Leaves it with the running back. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Out of the gun, the inside give. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Trying to pick up a first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. 3rd down play from the gun. Trying to get to him. He'll pull it down and run. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. BYU lines up quickly.
Throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quickly complete. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. And the Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Pocket starts to collapse. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. It's on target and complete. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Using the quick game. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Looking to throw on second down. Takes the easy completion. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense. It's still third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They'll give it to the back. Got room at the 35. Running toward the tape. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and 10 just outside the 30. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Morris. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. It's first down from the 11. He wants to throw. Snags it. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
BYU 3.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. This is hardly the start they dreamed of, down 21-3, but get a touchdown. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. BYU right back to the line.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. He'll get rid of it. Finds a man by himself. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Well, they wanted this guy catching the ball on the right side of the field. They could have just lined him up over there, but they didn't that time. He started off on the left side. He crossed the defense and made the catch on the right side of the field.
We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's first and 10. He's taking the shot. Makes the grab on the left side. Touchdown, BYU! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
The give to the back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Quarterback checking the play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Hit as he throws. And that ball is picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He's going to pass. Keeps looking downfield. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, BYU!
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Davis will throw. Coming after it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Got his man down the middle. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. The Wildcats want to pick up the tempo. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the big fella. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona.
Number 10.
He just makes it look so easy. Impressive run.
So impressive. Time and time again, he can buy time, make you look silly, and the defense is just kind of like, wait a minute, you got him? I got him? No. Well, that's good.
Arizona 28. BYU 17.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll try the run. Bulls his way forward. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. I'm not really sure what the thought process here is other than just trying to troll them by not running a play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Provo. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's send it back to our broadcast team inside Lavelle Edwards Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Arizona will kick off to get the second half underway. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Reads it, fires complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab down the middle.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting to his.
And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. From the red zone, looking for a space. Touchdown, Cougar. And the comeback is on. Here comes the 2-point try.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. He's right on target. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Davis looking to pass. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. The Wildcats will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Makes him grab over the middle. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Arizona will try to pay off this red zone trip. Leaves it with the back. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Arizona. And they take it in for 6 more points.
What a day. His 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
BYU 23. Returner runs out of bounds.
The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back to. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. BYU lines up quickly.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. Reels it in down the left side. And he's got enough for a 1st down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. He'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Short gain on the play before he slides. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. From the gun, the ground game. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw has got to at least make it to the sticks. On that last play, you're basically trusting the guy to make a few dudes miss in order to go pick up that 1st down. I think you need to start being a bit more aggressive here when these 3rd downs present themselves.
Pulls it in. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. BYU has this offense clicking. To the air on 1st down. Extending the play. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Pressure coming. He's got it on the run.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big. But you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Feeling some heat. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. That hole closed quickly. He'll get 1 out to the 6.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Buys just enough space to create some breathing room. He's got it up to the 12. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. After run, now throw. Got his man on the right. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. From the gun, the running back has it. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies.
Looking for the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. After the incompletion on second down, it's 3rd and inches. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Looks as if Arizona will have enough to move the chains. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
Quarterback empties his backfield. Davis will throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Give to the back. Tough, hard-nosed running. He got 3, but he needed 4. It's 4th down and 1. Try to get it on the ground. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Getting some heat. Out of the backfield, he's open. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. He's looking for a man on second down. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
They're bringing heat. Unleashes one. Pulls it in. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. They'll line up for a second down play. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. It's complete. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Line getting set on second down. These corners backing off a bit. On second down, looking to throw. It's complete to the left. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Cougars headed quickly to the line. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads it left. Got his man downfield. He'll work his way down to the 28. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. On second down, wants to throw it. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And after this play, the cake will be baked. On 4th down, going to the air. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Takes it the other way. And with that turnover, we come to the close of this game. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you can tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
That's going to do it for us from here for Jesse